So y'all, since I've been back from Asia, I deleted the dating app off my phone because I just I just don't want to do the dating apps no more. Like, yeah. Now, I don't know where to find eligible black men in LA, but I'm also moving to Atlanta this summer. And so I'm hoping I find my husband this summer, you know. Who knows? Who knows? Because I just don't feel like my husband on the West Coast. I really feel like he in the South somewhere. But if y'all know anywhere in LA in the surrounding areas where eligible black men be at, put it in the comment below. Yeah, because I have deleted the dating apps off my phone. I don't really know where the black people hang out in LA. So there's that. So I naturally never meet black men in LA.
You've said for years that you don't need black men, that you're strong and independent. We've gotten the memo. We've taken some steps back and stopped dealing with Western women.
Technically, he should get a right because the older lady have seen younger than do it for younger women. You remember?
Exactly. Where are the closed doors, please?
Why were you focused on him when other women didn't give up their seats? No one is obligated to give up their seat. If you didn't get a seat in time, being a woman doesn't entitle you to extra liberties. She can stand like everybody else.
I didn't want to show you pictures anyway. Yeah, I'm busy working the work. Then that you come into my calendar every night. But
Men don't owe you anything. That is literally what you fought for. You can't choose equality and still expect princess treatment. It doesn't work that way.
How do people get married these days? Because men are not being consistent again. They will ask you out, you will enter relationship, you guys will be doing talking stage. In that talking stage step, you guys will be talking about how to have more than, I want to have 10 children. My daddy has 15. No, I'm not going to have 15. I'm going to have 10. I'm going to have 2. No, I don't want to have more than 2, baby. You got to do rubbish. Menene. He ghosted you. Later, he came back. He said, baby, I'm sorry. I was just busy. Then he asked you, will you marry me? And you said, okay, I will marry you. Next thing. But you guys, I don't know. How do you guys do it? Because me, I don't understand. Is that how you do it? Like,
We aren't consistent because keeping a relationship is becoming more expensive. These women will pin unnecessary expenses on you. It's not really worth it because at the end of the day, you aren't the only guy she's talking to.
Hey, this one's for the men. Can we please, for the love of all things holy, bring back old-fashioned chivalry? Can we please bring back something as simple as opening a door for somebody? When you see somebody carrying a box through the door, struggling, hurts her hand because she's struggling not to drop this box, and you're just standing there, staring, not helping? What is this? What is this? Men, listen, we need to do better. And by we, I mean you. You all need to do better, and we need some good old-fashioned chivalry back in this world. All of us ladies will be very much appreciative. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Chivalry will return when women go back to being women. It will return when women start appreciating acts of chivalry.
Guys, I'm being very dramatic right now, but chivalry is so freaking dead. Why did I just get off the bus? Yes, I take the bus in university. Anyways, why did I just take the bus and I'm waiting to go off the bus? 6 men have just walked past me. 1 man out of 7 men has let me go first. What the hell is that? This is not about equality. This is about chivalry. Chivalry is dead. And these are grown men, by the way. These are not just little boys I don't know. So if you're grown and you don't do it, who will you teach? your sons are going to be 10 times worse. And it's the grown men that's producing sassy little boys. Bloody hell, all the 14-year-olds I know are sassy as hell.
Women don't owe us anything, but we men owe you our time and effort? That doesn't sound like a fair deal to me.
Chivalry is so dead, and I might be being a princess right now. I might be in the wrong, so correct me if I am. I'm open to criticism and feedback. But for my last 2 gym sessions, I've been at the gym, and like a few days ago, I was carrying a 20-kilo barbell weight. Anyway, and there was a boy next to me. He was probably like my age. He was carrying a 5. Explained to me why he made me wait to put away my 20-kilo weight as a 5'1" female. As a 5'1" female. Let me be clear. And he was a tall guy, and he was carrying a 5-kilo weight. He made me wait. Now, you know what? I thought maybe it's a once-off. Maybe this isn't a thing until today. Today, I was at the gym, and I was carrying a 20-kilo dumbbell again. And there was an old man. When I say old, I mean like 50-something maybe. Like old enough to know what chivalry is. You know, raised on it. He was carrying 12-kilo dumbbells. I had to wait because he wanted to go past to carry the 12-kilo dumbbells. Anyway, I don't know if I'm being a princess right now, but something about that just rubs me the wrong way because I don't know. I'm not trying to play the I'm a girl card, but I kind of am because, like, I feel like that's just common decency. But maybe I'm being a princess. I'm open to constructive criticism here, but, like, it's not like their weights were heavier. They were literally lighter than mine, and they were making me wait. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm out of pocket. I don't think I am, but maybe I am.
Women think they are the main character everywhere they go now. This is pathetic.
You want to know something that most women aren't ready to hear? Modern feminism killed chivalry. Modern feminism has shifted from seeking equality to promoting superiority and resentment towards men, framing men as oppressors rather than partners and equals. With the birth of modern feminism, there came the birth of the girl boss, I don't need a man. Chivalry was never meant to make women look weak. It was made to create a culture of mutual respect where men acted honorably towards women and acknowledged their virtue and grace. Modern feminism, by demanding sameness instead of equality, has blurred those lines. In trying to erase gender differences, it's erased the gestures that celebrate them. The result of this is now we have an entire generation of men who are not willing to honor, pursue, or protect women. We have this entire generation of men who just want to hook up on the first date, who have no respect for women, who don't hold open the door, who don't buy flowers, and it is because of modern feminism. Not only that, but it is also a result of weak men. There's a reason that our grandparents have the cutest love stories where the men pursued the women and they didn't have sex until they were married and they respected and honored each other. And now we are seeing the result of the crash and burn of modern feminism. And unfortunately, it is affecting a lot of women looking for life partners and a lot of men looking for life partners. Feminism is great. The idea of feminism is great to promote equality, but it has evolved into something that is toxic and dangerous to our society.
The phrase, "be careful what you wish for," comes to mind. We hear you and we don't care.
What happened to men paying bills for free? Like, what happened to that? Why don't y'all pay bills for free no more? Like, why can't y'all be like y'all grandpa or y'all great-grandfather? Remember back in the day where men used to, like, cherish the women and pay everything? Nowadays, and it's not going for none of that. Men do not pay bills no more. Like, what happened to that?
It wasn't for free. Women back then knew how to take care of the home and shut the f*** up. Women these days are too loud. They were virgins back then as well. Today, y'all come with 3 kids, 3 baby daddies, and a cat that's been used up. No thank you.
Like, I'm all for, like, women can do anything, but I just want a man to pay all my bills. I don't want to be a corporate professional. Okay. Suck it up. I just want you taken care of.
You just want to be taken care of. What does the man get in return then? Nothing? He has to do everything to make you happy while you accept it all without giving anything in return. Those days are over.
I just went on a date with a man, and then this other girl walks into the bar and he leaves. I go to the bathroom, I come back. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna go. We walk outside. The bartender, who I'm very good friends with because my best friend works at this bar, is like, yeah, he just left. I cannot do it. I can't date men anymore.
The king figured out his worth. Now pay that bill and go make yourself useful.
So we've been on Hinge for a week, and this is what I've noticed. The likes have really slowed down, and they're really a mix of different ages, different types of men. I have deleted a lot of guys that have taken more than a couple of days to say hello, so they're gone. I have a couple of men who I'm waiting for them to ask me a question. So I have asked them a question and they've commented and said something lovely, and I have replied with that's amazing or something. And now I'm waiting for them to actually ask me a question. So they will just sit there. One guy is like going on about ham. If I can put a video or something here, I will put the message where he talks about Christmas ham like 3 times. What else has happened? Not much. It's quite dry. I've had a couple of guys just instantly message inappropriate things. They have gone straight in the junk pile. And yeah, there's just really nothing promising. I was on a live earlier and one of the guys on there said, I have to meet someone at the gym. I'm determined to get a gym membership. Let's see if I can meet someone at the gym.
Gone are the days when men chase women. You women aren't worth chasing anymore. You just need a man to pay your bills, nothing more. We're done being used as walking ATMs.
I just seen a video that said only in this generation will a female brag about paying her own bills. And it's only funny to me because only in this generation are the men not paying the bills. Oh, who said that shit? And I know a whole bunch of niggas finna get in my comments but her, but I don't give a fuck what y'all gotta say because ain't none of y'all doing better than me. For I was certified at 19, I moved out at 17 for my wife to get her bills fucking paid. None of fucking less. Like, yeah, back in the day, man paid the fucking bills. Y'all are the same man who would get on here and be like, if you can't cook, clean, not the baddest bitch with the fattest ass, then I can't have you. Man could pick and choose the type of women that was gonna cook, clean, do the laundry and everything else like that because they were paying the bills. They didn't have a problem with going to work and coming home to a nice cooked meal, folks. Y'all don't go to work and come home. Y'all go to y'all mom's basement and then make think pieces about women paying their own bills. Like, yes, it's very much a brag in this generation. First of all, because cost of living is insane. Cost of living is insane right now. So, yes, a female should always be able to brag about paying her own fucking bills. Yes, I get it. That's being a simple fucking adult. But back in the day, before this generation, my dad, my granddad, the man paid the fucking bills, G. Like, stop trying to act like females is crazy for you being like, oh yeah, I pay my own bills. Nigga, that's cause man paid the bills back in the fucking day. Yes, y'all get on here and say whatever fuck y'all want to say, bro, but man used to pay the bills. Now they don't, so now females feel it like it's a bragging right. Females wouldn't feel like it was a bragging right if it was normal. If it was like, if they watched their mother pay their own bills and their grandma and their great do whatever, bro, it wouldn't be a bragging right. But it is a bragging right because niggas not paying the fucking bills. And she don't need a nigga who not paying the fucking bills. So she paying her own bills. Simple. Fuck.
They are your bills. They have your name on them. They belong to you. And this isn't back in the day. Men and women don't treat each other like they used to back in the day. Society has ruined the traditional man and woman.
The quickest way to tell if a man is broke is simply tell him you're hungry, and if he says anything other than what's your Cash App, what's your Zelle, or what you want, I got it, he's broke, he's not having it, and he will waste your time.
Still begging in 2026. If you are hungry and you ask someone else for money, wouldn't that mean you're broke? Go to the food bank. Stop living like a church rat.
Men are always talking about what do women bring to the table, but what do you bring to the table? I went on a date with a guy last night who brought literally nothing to the table. He wasn't cute. He didn't have money. He wasn't that smart. He couldn't fix anything. He said he could barely take care of himself, didn't really know how to raise an animal. He brought nothing to the table. He was so lackluster, but yet he expected a woman that brought like everything to the table. He said that he wanted a woman who works. He wanted a woman who is doing something with her life. A homeless guy came up to us and I felt like I was going to have to be the one to defend us. So not only do you not have money, or you're not cute, you don't bring anything to the table, but you also can't even like protect the woman, you know? It's just like guys need to bring stuff to the table too.
It's always about money with these Western women. That's all they care about. You stated what he didn't bring to the table, but you also didn't say what you bring to the table.
I cannot believe my sister and her friends, they go, not once have they ever been, no guy has ever bought them a drink.
Out. Oh wait, okay, no. It's happened like no, it happened with that one guy, remember? It's been bought and a drink. But not like often. It's more at the Grizzly Rose than it is Denver. Grizzly Rose. I am teaching these girls, these youngins.
Cynthia, will you read this, please?
Darling, I'm trying to teach you an important lesson. No. Okay, they do not. They do not like guys, I guess.
Do you know?
Murphy! Guys in Denver don't buy girls drinks, and it's appalling. I just called a guy out fully.
That's why it's a
I was like,
yeah,
this guy asked for my number, and he didn't buy me a drink, and I was like, sir, if I were a man, I would buy you a drink, your sister a drink, and her.
Welcome to the new world. It's not just Denver. We buy the drink, and you flirt with us to keep getting drinks. We ask for your number at the end of the night. You give us your number, and it is either fake or we never hear from you. So at the end of the night, we basically bankrolled your night out. Not anymore.
Men want to be the woman in the relationship so bad these days. Like, relax, princess. There's no fucking reason why I should be paying for dinner. There's no reason why we should be going on a trip or anywhere, and I should be the one pulling out my card to pay. And you're just staring at me like a dumbass. There is no fucking reason why I should be texting you first. There is no reason why you shouldn't be bringing me flowers or buying me a coffee just because, or just doing something that doesn't even cost money just to put a smile on my face. But no, in this fucking generation, it's the other way around. Why in the fuck are women becoming so masculine? I want to comprehend what is happening to the men of this generation. Why do you want to be us so bad? Like, do I have to take you for a fucking pedi or a fucking manicure? What is happening? What is happening? I genuinely want to fucking know. I'm done. I'm done.
How much are we supposed to spend till we realize it's a waste of time? We know our worth now. Deal with it.
I've never been taught how to shut down shop. And by shut down shop, I mean, I see so many females out here going through hard times, struggling, trying to take care of everything on their own. Meanwhile, they still laying up with a dude, still got him in their house and everything else, and he can't contribute to nothing. If a dude can't contribute to the things that I need him to take care of, I shut down shop, which means I close my legs. The shop is closed. We're not being intimate. We're not having intercourse. We're not doing none of this honeymoon lovey-dovey stuff until you take care of business. Y'all need to learn to shut down shop. How do y'all even continue to be aroused by these dudes and engage in intercourse with these dudes when they sit up here not helping y'all?
Most of these women don't want boyfriends or husbands. They want fathers. Someone that will pay all their bills. We refuse to be reduced to just wallets.
So all the men from my previous post saying that they have found peace by being alone, and they're not trying to date because they just want peace. Are you trying to say that we don't bring peace to your life?
Oh, they didn't try to say anything. They flat out said that they'd rather be by themselves and peaceful than to be with some of the women that are available out there.
I have to disagree.
Of course, there would be some women that have to disagree with that statement because they simply cannot bring themselves to believe that many men, especially after seeing what's out there in the dating market, would rather be single, and they're actually happier being so.
I do not think that if a woman that you so desired was available to you, you would choose peace over commitment, sex, good meals with conversation, and things like that. So I'm going to call your bluff.
Some women simply don't get it. Because none of those things that were listed are actually what brings a man peace in a relationship. And if we're being really honest with ourselves, most men can get all of those perks of being in a relationship without actually being in one. So quite frankly, ladies, some of you are going to have to start accepting that men can be happy by themselves. I know that comes as a surprise.
She's yelling that she's peaceful. We aren't even married. Imagine getting with her, and it's a lifetime of that. No, thank you.
Where the niggas at who paying bills? Cause I'm not doing this shit no more. Like I'm done. I'm so fucking done. Now I see why these women out here like living good. What a nigga paying their bills? Like, where are they? Because I'm not doing this no more. Like, the car insurance going up. I'm paying rent. I gotta buy food. I gotta take care of everything. I'm not doing this anymore. Now I see why people stay in relationships
and they're miserable. At least the bills paid. I'm not doing this no more. We're the niggas who spend money, who pay all the bills. Where they at?
Women are using relationships and dating as economic lifeboats. These women in financial trouble are only looking for guys to date to use you, not to meet you for you. Beware.
Ladies, the only time having a boyfriend is worth it is when he is able to fully support you and pay all your bills. I said it, and I'll say it again. The only time a man who is your boyfriend, he's not your husband, if you're gonna be a girlfriend to someone, he needs to be paying all your bills. Otherwise, why is he there? What is his purpose? If he's not, he's just a boyfriend. Meaning if he leaves you, and a boyfriend is not a legal title. If he leaves you and promises you marriage, leaves you with nothing, you get nothing. But if he's paying all your bills, you're able to save money, you're able to invest into businesses that you want to do. If he leaves you, you're leaving with something else at the end of it.
Single women keep other women single. Also, you might want to tone your makeup usage down a bit. This is too much.
Here are some things I expect a man to pay for while I'm dating him or we're in a relationship. All dates. Like, sir, you're courting me, you're dating me, like, you should be paying for the date. I don't pay for dates, so what are we doing here? Why would you ask me on a date if you're not gonna pay for it? That doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I know you don't want to look at my crusty nails, and my nails are never crusty because I'm a model, so I have to get my nails done for shoots, and I usually upkeep my nails once every 2 weeks. So you got to be able to afford my nails to be done once every 2 weeks. You just have to date me. Honestly, when it comes to hair, I have that wash and go hair, but still, products are expensive. Like my conditioners, my leave-ins, my detanglers, my co-washes, hair is expensive. So I'm gonna need you to front the bill on that. You need to help me out. Now, if you guys don't already know, Ubers are a given, a must. I do not pay for my transportation to these dates. You must get my Uber. That is just the standard. I don't like looking like a bush monkey, so waxing is a given. I feel like nobody wants to see that. So, yeah, you got my wax, right? You got my wax. Now, further down the line, I'm not talking about the first few dates, but eventually you're gonna have to pay my rent. Girls got bills to pay, and I am too feminine to pay for myself. So,
I'd love to know if she has one, just one, man to do any of these things for her. Model, maybe for Hair Club for Men. Her mustache is coming in nicely.
Where are the lover boys at? Where are the men who fall in love with loving their women the way I fall in love with loving a man? Where are the men who bring flowers without being asked and text and FaceTime and want to hear about your day and maybe leave a note even? Where are you, lover boys?
They are working 65 to 70 hours a week, taking care of their tiny home on their time off, or going fishing, playing video games, or playing cards. They're staying away from anything that creates drama or destroys their peace.
This is for all the straight single men, specifically in Sydney. Where are you? No, seriously, if you're not on the dating apps, where are you? Where do you go to meet women? Where are you? Because all my single girlfriends cannot seem to meet single guys. Where are you hiding out? I've gone to bars. I've gone to churches, clubs. I've joined sporting events. I still can't meet single guys. Every guy I have met in Sydney is in a relationship. I don't understand it. With all the people in the city, where are the single guys? Have you just given up? Do you just not go out? Do you just rather prefer male company? Are you just working to survive Sydney? Please comment below and tell me, where do you go out? Specifically, is there a bar? Is there an area? Is there a club? I need to know because it is just getting so frustrating sitting on a dating app swiping. I want to meet people in the real world. So comment below, where in Sydney? Where are you? Where are you hiding? Where do you go out? Where do you meet?
Life is tough enough without the headaches of a woman. Men are holding on to what they have without giving half to a gold digger. Single men don't do relationships anymore.
Single girlies, help me. Where are we meeting the men? Where do I meet a man? Just a little bit of context. I'm in my 30s. I don't want to go out clubbing or go to pubs. I don't drink a lot. I don't think anyone can afford in this day and age to go out clubbing all the time unless you're an influencer and you get it for free. So where are we meeting them? I also get told a lot by guys because I read books and like my own company and like being in my own house, I'm boring. So where do you go if you don't drink that much or you don't want to go out clubbing? Like, where do you go? What do we do? Like, we meeting them at fucking Kmart? Like, I don't know. Where am I meeting them? I just can't. Someone needs to help me.
We're at home wondering where all the good feminine women are. A lot of the women left in the dating pool are really low quality. We don't want to deal with that anymore.
Speed dating event is Monday, December 29th, and I am so desperate for men to be there because I had a list of emails of 25 men. I was so excited because I'm like, yes, a speed dating event where it's going to be fully balanced. And all the niggas ghosted me, and only five men have RSVP. So I am so desperate to get men there. If you are a single man and you come out to this speed dating event, I will give you
Of course, the men would ghost you. Why would a man pay to attend a humiliation ritual? It doesn't make any sense. Only a fool would pay to get rejected in 2026.
I found where they're all hiding out. I found where all the good men are. The single good men. They are in the house. They are going to work. They're going to the gym in that rotation. And they're not on dating apps. They're not outside. They're not at clubs. They're not at bars. They're inside the house. And they're working on themselves. They're putting all of their energy into themselves to make themselves the best version of themselves they could possibly be and the best version of a partner they can possibly be for somebody else. Tried and tested. Tried and tested. So you know how you find them? You don't go knocking on their doors. I mean, maybe, but you need to strategize by asking friends, coworkers, family members who are in relationships that you admire. You need to ask men who you admire. And you need to say, do you have any friends, brothers, cousins that are single that you think you could hook me up with?
Why can't these women just leave us alone? You women chose the bear for goodness sake. Go be with the bear and let us enjoy our single lives.
Okay, guys, I haven't done a dating update in a long time because there's really not been much going on. But I am going out for lunch today in Melbourne with a few of my girlfriends, and I'm going to say this is the first time in like years that I'm on the hunt. Like, I'm going out to look for some guys. Being about to turn 40 for like the last 15 years, every time I've gone out, I just like to have a good time with my friends. And, you know, I get home and the next day I'm like, oh, I didn't even really look to see if there was anyone out there. So, yeah, we're switching it up. So let us know where the vibes for a Friday night. And especially, I feel like lots of people are finishing work for the year. So, yeah, let us know where the lads are at.
She needs a man as her retirement plan. What were you doing in your 20s? You enjoyed being the town bicycle for a long time. Now you're 40 and you decide you want to settle down? I don't think so.
As a straight woman, one of the most attractive qualities you can have as a man is to be funny. So I want to know, where are all the funny men? Because I'm not finding them. I'm not seeing them. My girlfriends, they're all hilarious. Our group chats, one of the funniest shits I've ever read. Those threads, our group chat be popping off. People just throwing zingers left, right, and center. They're witty, they're sharp, they're hilarious. You know, they roast without being hurtful. They roast tastefully. They've got the bants, you know? Where are the men with bants? The banter. Because I'm not seeing them. Women are funny. They're kind. They're intelligent. They have high EQ. I'm not finding that with men. You check off maybe like one or two of those boxes. Not all of them. With my girlfriends, it's consistent. They have all of those qualities. Am I missing something here? Where are all the funny men? Because they're supposed to be like the funnier sex, right? I'm not seeing that.
There are a lot of clowns on Fox News if you need a good laugh. Life isn't funny right now.